Good morning. I thank you all for attending this funeral. It is an honor for me to give you this eulogy today. The New Deal did have its successes with accomplishments that could have taken other generations to do. During its time alive, the New Deal brought the individual citizen a sharp revival of interest in the nation's government. Perhaps the New Deal would have been far greater if the father, Franklin D. Roosevelt, wasn't continuously drawn with his other occupations, so reasons for its flaws could have come from being weakly administered. But the New Deal tried its best to fix America and assist the struggles of the Great Depression. Its primary focus was relief, recovery, and reform, also known as the 3 R's. That is, relief for the poor and unemployment, recovery of the nation's economy, and reform of a better financial system for the United States. With its liberal ideas, the New Deal gained allies on its side, mostly the Democratic Party, who supported its plans. However, there were enemies against it, who thought it was only working for its own business needs, but it wasn't. The New Deal provided benefits and opportunities to the American people, especially labor unions and ethnic minorities. During the Great Depression, the New Deal reestablished confidence for the people of America. One of its actions was insuring money if banks failed, which was a clever idea made by New Deal called the FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Another of its great successes was helping the unemployment during the time of crisis. It set up programs such as the CWA, Civil Works Administration, and the CCC, Civilian Conservation Corps, to supply jobs for those without work. I know many of you think the New Deal was a bit stingy with these programs by only providing $1 a day to workers, but it was working its hardest even with limited resources. The New Deal was a friend to farmers, its plans to help with their debts along with mortgage payments. It solved many of its problems like overproduction. The New Deal resolved this by strategically paying farmers to stop growing crops, thus balancing supply and demand in the United States. This plan to raise crop prices was called AAA, Agriculture, Adjustment, and Administration. Even with the New Deal's positive assets in battling the Great Depression, numerous critics still speculated it, teasing some of its actions as unconstitutional. The New Deal only saw its measures as a way for each American citizen to cope with a devastating situation. It strived to keep the hope of the American people alive. Although the New Deal, now deceased, its accomplishments and projects live on to this day. Programs like the Emergency Banking Act, Social Security Act, Tennessee Valley Authority, and etc. all still make a significant impact to the United States. In the end, it supplied jobs for millions that were unemployed and did what it could to spark the nation's economy when it was most vulnerable. Obviously, the New Deal wasn't the most perfect policy administrator, but it did a great amount to contribute in fighting the Great Depression. Even in today's modern government, the laws and programs made from the New Deal have expanded the government's role in the nation's economy. Thank you.